Hey guys, sorry I've been a little absent lately. I started school again, so I figured I would make like a little update because it's been a little while. And on the bright side, I finally invested in a little thing for my windshield to hold my cell phone so I can talk hands-free, which is kind of cool so that way my shots aren't super shaky. So like I started to say, I am back in school. I'm in a small business management program at a local community college. I want to have my own bakery, and I know the baking parts, but I don't know all the business parts, so I figured I should probably figure that out at some point, just so I don't run myself into the ground and fail immediately. It's supposed to be a one-year program, but I think it's going to end up taking me 3 semesters instead of 2, just because I want to take it kind of slow and only take a couple classes at a time, that way I don't overload myself, just because I'm still learning how I learn, if that makes any sense. I was in a car accident and got a concussion that kind of changed the way I remember things and focus. So it's a little frustrating because I have to figure things out all over again, but I'm getting there. We're a little ways in and I'm doing okay. I thought business math would be the hardest class just because I suck so bad at math. I almost didn't graduate high school in time because I failed math so bad all 4 years. But business math is surprisingly the easiest class, and I think I might be the smartest person in that class because literally nobody else understands what's going on. Half of our class is full of people asking questions that I would think were obvious, but hey, we're here to learn, so I'm trying not to judge too hard. Intro to business, I hate. I'm taking it online, so I'm trying to learn everything myself. So that just results in me sitting in my bedroom a lot, reading textbooks that are super boring, but I need to know this stuff, so I'm really trying to truck through it, but it's an effort because it's a little terrible. Entrepreneurial Studies was the class that I was the most excited to take just because I don't know the first thing about business plans, so I figured that class would teach me, and it is teaching me by way of group projects, which I don't love because I don't want a business partner, but now I have to factor 4 other people into this, so I feel like I'm kind of like picking everybody else's brain, but also doing it for a grade, but also doing a lot of the work myself because they don't really know like the mission stuff. Like we did mission and visions today, and they don't really know what that is for a bakery, but I do, so I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of this project, but that's kind of okay because it's my project. At the beginning of the semester, I was also taking supervision in the 21st century online, but I don't think I want to take it online. It's really dry material. It's basically just the legalities of managing people in a diversifying universe. Like, okay, cool, I get it. People are different. That's, what can you do? That's part of the fun of talking to people and having people on board as my employees. Like, I want to talk to people. I want to hire people that I think are interesting. So if you're not the same as me, if you're not a straight white girl from the Northeast, that's fine. I want to talk to you. You have different life experiences than I do, and I want to know about them because I think people are super interesting. I think my shot's a little different now because my phone did just totally fall off of this clip. Thank you, Walmart, for making cheap stuff. I don't know, it's still kind of early, but I think it's gonna go well. It's challenging, but that's good because I feel like I'm learning things, and I feel like this is the place that I need to be. So I feel like I'm taking steps towards my future, which is a scary feeling, but it's a really good feeling. To not be so academic, I do have a few other cool things coming up. I picked up my bass guitar again. I haven't played it since 2012. Me and my brother were in a cover band, and it was ridiculous and stupid, but it was fun, and I'm realizing I'm not great at bass, but I'm actually waiting to hear back about taking lessons. I found out on Reddit that the bassist and guitarist of Tupperware Remix Party offer lessons over Skype, and Commander Meouch is super good, so I feel like I could learn a lot of things from him. So I'm waiting to hear back from them on if that's possible, because that would be really cool. Mentioning Tupperware Remix Party though, Charlie and I just got tickets to go see them again up in Toronto because both of us cannot stop listening to them after that concert with Ninja Sex Party and Starbomb. So they're playing another show and it's only 3.5 hours away. So we're gonna go and it should be a good time because they're super good and I'm just gonna dance some more. I'm a little bummed. I wanted to wear a costume to the show because I feel like you kind of have to if they're in costume and it's Halloween too. But Charlie and I are going to be crossing an international border to go to this show, and in 2016 I've crossed the border I think 9 times, and I have yet to meet a customs agent who is not in a bad mood. So if we show up as Mario and Luigi trying to get into Canada, I don't really think that's gonna go well. So we're gonna unfortunately have to go in regular clothing, but I will dress myself as an enthusiastic Tupperware Remix Party fan. That's what I'll tell people. Speaking of traveling and being excited though, I just got my time off approved, and me and my best friend from high school and her boyfriend and one of her friends from England, she did a semester abroad, we're all gonna go to New York at the end of October, and I'm really excited because I've never been to New York City. So the lot of us are gonna take a long weekend and go to New York, and we're gonna stay with some friends, and we're just gonna kind of explore, and it's gonna be exciting because I've never been to New York City, and it feels like someplace massive, and it feels like there's never not going to be something to do, and I'm really excited. I want to walk through Central Park, and I want to go see a play on Broadway. I don't care what it is, I just want to say I've seen a Broadway play, and I want to see all the traditional sites, but not Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty because I'm terrified of boats and you have to take a boat to get there, so I will happily opt out. My friends can do that. I'll stay on the land. So that's what I got for you guys today. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I haven't made a video in a few weeks, and I know I've been kind of absent from the Staems news group chat, so I figured I'd make a little video before I went home. I have the day off, so I'm just kind of chilling in the parking lot at school. Figured I'd make a little something for you guys before I went home. Thank you, as always, for letting me ramble about my comparatively uneventful life. I know I don't really have a lot to say, and I stretched that into several long vlogs, but thank you for listening to them.